My name is Amy Alderman, and I'm a teacher at Blountstown High School.
And my name is Casey Baldwin, and I was in the program of Take Stock in Children.
Okay, and where'd you go to school?
Blountstown High School.
Okay, all right. Casey, tell us how you first got involved with Take Stock in Children.
It was 10th grade, early morning, Spanish, and they called me to the office. I didn't know what for. I go into the principal's office, and she's sitting there with like a folder, and she's telling me, hey, I would sign up for this. I would do this scholarship. It's like a really big opportunity. At the time I didn't know what it was. I didn't know anything. Once I signed in, and then Miss Perdue came to me, it was more than like I could handle a little bit at first, because I didn't, the mentor thing, and then all the like scholarship money that you get, but then after a while I was starting to get hang of it and everything. So it was pretty.
So now, what was the commitment that they asked you to make?
What do you mean by like?
Like when don't you have to sign a contract?
Yeah.
So tell us what the expectations were.
Basically, like stay alcohol free, out of trouble, stuff, stay in school, make like good grades, stuff like that.
Okay. And if you do that, then what do you get?
So basically, it won't guarantee an activation of your scholarship because you have to do like 15 mentor sessions at least, but it'll basically be like steps, making sure that you don't like get kicked out of the program.
Okay. And if you finish the program, then you get a free scholarship for 4 years?
Some people get like 7,000, but in my case, I got 14.
Okay.
So it's basically 4,000 for
awesome.
4 years.
And Amy, tell us how you got interested in Take Stock in Children.
Well, I got a phone call one day, and it said that, and they asked me if I would like to be a mentor, that one of my students needed a mentor because his had been unable to keep up the commitment of meeting with him.
Right.
And so they told me it was Casey, and I was like, you bet, I'd be happy to be Casey's mentor, because he's also one of my students. I've taught him 11th and 12th grade English. And so I said, yeah, I'll be glad to work with Casey. And so we would have mentor sessions after school and during school, during his study hall. Yeah, 7th period study hall.
And how often are the mentor sessions?
They vary. You can do them really often, or you can do them, space them out, like we would meet if he was needing to fill out some sort of paperwork or things like that, or just meet to chat, just sit down and have a, how's it going kind of meeting. So you have to have, I think it was 15 30-minute sessions during the course of the year.
During the course of the school year?
Was it the course of the year? Or,
yeah,
the course of the school year. Yeah. And which aren't that hard to that's not a hard number to meet, And we met more than that, but that's just because, he's there and I'm there, and I say, hey, let's meet this afternoon.
That's neat. Now, Casey, how did meeting with Miss Alderman, 15 times during the year, how did that help you in your journey as a student?
It helped me like grasp a couple things, like get ready for college, ready for like the real life, like resumes and stuff, like something I didn't really know. Like I didn't know a lot of things about like interviews until like she would tell me some things like make eye contact, speak clearly, don't stutter, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or like how to fill out a resume, like put like all your academics and all your achievements in life and all that certain stuff.
Right.
So it helped me like improve in the future.
Neat. Okay, and Ms. Alderman, you mentioned that you got involved in the program because Casey's first mentee, or whatever you call it, mentor, couldn't fulfill his or her obligation, and so you stepped in. And I know that it was a commitment. I mean, you had to actually, set up this thing 15 times.
Yes.
But what did you get out of it?
Oh, it was really rewarding because, I get to know Casey better. I got to be kind of a part of his life and able to, to know that something that I've done is being, as a teacher, we teach things and we send them off. And we don't know if they're ever going to ever use it or not. Right. And so it's really been rewarding to see Casey using the things that we've talked about in our mentor sessions, and see that he's going to use them and go further in his life and be able to be successful. Awesome. And I think that's probably the most rewarding thing for anyone, to be spending time with people and see them, that you've had an impact on someone's life.
Now, Casey, you just graduated from high school, right? Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
you're planning to come to Chipola
Yes, sir.
in the
Yes,
fall, okay? Do you have any plans for a major yet?
English.
English.
English teaching, to be exact.
English education?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, that's awesome. So we have that right here, so you
Good
can
hope.
get a bachelor's degree, right? That's
Mhm.
fantastic. So you really like English?
Some things like not poems, but
Yeah.
I could deal with the English. Yes.
Okay, that's awesome, man. That's fantastic. Okay, so I wanna kind of bring this home, and I wanna ask you both sort of the same question. Casey, what would you say to a student who maybe is considering signing the
Yeah.
contract and getting involved in Take Stock and Children?
I would say do it. Like 100%, I do not regret this choice of going into the scholarship. It's also a way like to get things off your chest with your mentor. Like you don't always have to talk about like school and
Right.
future. You can always talk about how you feel,
Okay.
how things are going on in the moment. One thing I do say, do your mentor sessions. Don't get behind on that because I remember in 10th grade, I was having to make them up on Zoom calls. Did not want to do that, especially because it was like taking up my summer that I was having.
Yeah.
So I would say do your mentor sessions and please do commit to this. It's actually a really good scholarship.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. And Ms. Alderman, what would you say to a grown-up who's considering maybe becoming a mentor, or maybe even helping, give money to the program?
Right. If you're considering being a mentor, do it. Just take that leap because, as I said, it's incredibly rewarding to see the impact you have on someone. And like Casey was saying, it's not always about filling out forms or working on a scholarship application or that sort of thing. There's a lot of, when you get to know somebody and you get to know their life and you get to feel like you're encouraging someone who might be discouraged, or you may be, giving someone hope, and so there's no better feeling. So if you're considering being a mentor, go for it. If you want to help the program but you don't feel comfortable being a mentor, do give, because you know that the money that you put into that is really helping a young person achieve their dreams that they might not have been able to otherwise.
That's awesome. Okay, well, Amy, thank you so much, and we know that you're a Chipola graduate, and you've
Yes.
sent your children to Chipola, and now you've mentored another young man who's going to come to Chipola, so thank you both very much for being involved in this program.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a very great opportunity.